Where do you learn most about a new product, radio, television, or a newspaper?
I'd say television, because I'd never listen to the radio.
I see. As a consumer, what type of advertising helps you select, say, a new product, radio, television, or a newspaper?
Well, on a television, I think it's the theme behind it, the way it's just put on.
I see. When you learn about a new product, which influences you on this information, radio, television, and newspaper?
Well, I don't think there's any doubt about TV.
I see. You say television.
Well, we spend more time with it, I guess.
I see. As a consumer, what type of advertising is most helpful for you in selecting a new product, radio, television, and newspaper?
Television, I think.
Where do you learn most about a new product, sir? On radio, television, or newspaper?
Well, I don't really know. They all come about the same time, you know, on an advertising campaign. I suppose television is more, gets your attention better.
I see. And as a consumer, what type of advertising is most helpful for you in selecting a new product?
Low pressure.
Do you spend much time watching television?
Well, about 2.5 hours a night.
How about reading the newspaper? Do you do that?
About 15 minutes in the morning before I go to work.
I see. Where do you learn most about a new product? Off radio, television, or newspaper?
I say television.
Television? Well, as a consumer, what type of advertising is most helpful for you in selecting a new product, radio, television, or newspaper?
I'd say television.
Do you spend much time watching television?
I sure do.
On an average, about how many hours or minutes do you spend?
Oh, well, I watch it mostly at night.
Mostly at night?
Uh-huh.
And about how long do you spend with television per day?
Oh, I'd say about 12 hours.
12 hours? Do you read the newspaper?
Yes.
About how much time do you spend with it per day, would you
Not
say?
very much.
I see. Well, where do you learn most about a new product, radio, television, or newspaper?
TV, I believe.
And as a consumer, what type of advertising is most helpful for you in selecting a new product that you see on radio, television, and newspaper?
I believe TV, really.
Do you spend much time watching television?
Well, right smart.
I see. On an average day, how much time do you spend watching?
Oh, about 3 hours, I imagine.
3 hours. How about newspapers? Do you read the newspaper?
Some.
On the average day, how much time do you spend with it?
Oh, about an hour.
About an hour?
Something like that.
I see. Where do you learn most about a new product? On radio, television, or newspaper?
The television.
I see. And which is most helpful to you in selecting this new product when you find it? Radio, television, or newspaper?
Well, I still say TV.
Do you watch much television?
All the time. It's on all the time I'm in there.
Really? And could you break down that in hours for us?
Well, no, I can't because I turn it on and off. As I'm in the house, I turn it on, and when I go out in the yard, I turn it off.
I see. Well, do you spend much time watching television?
Yes,
About how much time on average a day?
probably about 2 hours.
And you?
About 3 or 4.
Okay. How often do you read the newspaper?
Once a day,
Once a day, and about how much time do you spend on average?
probably 10 minutes, about 20 minutes.
20? Okay. Where do you learn most about new products, radio, television, or newspaper?
Television.
And as a consumer, what type of advertising is most helpful for you in selecting a new product, radio, television, or newspaper advertising?
I'd have to say television.
Okay. And suppose you could continue to keep one of the following, radio, television, and newspaper. Which one would you most like to keep?
Television.
Do you two spend much time watching television?
Yes.
On an average day, about how much time?
3 hours.
About 3 hours.
3 or 4 hours.
Do you read the newspaper?
Yes.
And about how much time per day with it?
20, 30 minutes.
I see. Where do you learn most about new products, radio, television, and newspaper?
Radio and television.
Television.
And as a consumer, what type of advertising is most helpful for you in buying a new product, radio, television, and newspaper?
Radio and television.
Television.
Drama beyond the universe, adventures beyond the imagination. Star Trek. Captain of a craft on an incredible assignment, and Leonard Nimoy as his officer.
Jack Webb and Harry Morgan star in Dragnet.
Legendary Ponderosa Ranch, run by proud Ben Cartwright. And Little Joe, now in its 9th great year.
High Chaparral. Raymond Burr is Ironside.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Dean Martin.
Everything about Walt Disney's wonderful world of color is great. Watch this award-winning program.
If you could continue to keep only one of the following, radio, television, and newspaper, which one would you keep?
TV.
Television.
Rather keep the television?
You're right. You don't have to do anything but just sit back and listen.
TV.
Television.
TV.
You keep your television.
Yeah. I keep television.
Keep the TV. Your television.
Well, that's not giving you no short answer. It ain't none of your business, that was.
We're very proud of our Big Bear supermarkets. We have 16, all of which lie within the coverage of WSFA. We spent a considerable amount of money for a survey made by a New York firm. They told us that basically the housewives in Montgomery looked on shopping as drudgery. As I said previously, we're very proud of our markets. They're very modern, wide aisles, wide assortment. They're markets with a personality. We decided that we must get this message out to Mrs. Consumer. And in viewing the various media, we felt that television was by far the best. We embarked upon an image program of 1-minute commercials, which were run at both afternoon as well as evening prime time. I can only say that we are more than highly pleased and satisfied with the results. It has been most gratifying. We are very thankful for the coverage that WSFA has given our trading area.
Television, I believe.
My television, of course.
Television.
Television. Well, I guess it sounds silly, but I still say TV.
And why would you say that? Why would you say television?
Well, it shows pictures of everything. It's just easier to understand by watching TV. I think I'd rather have the TV.
And why would you say that? Could you tell us?
Well, I don't enjoy the paper very much, and I don't listen to the radio much. I like to sit down and watch.